Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we're going to be doing something a little bit special on my channel. We're going to be testing out the Sims 4 Create a Sim demo. And instead of building this purely based on the generic form that is myself, I thought I'd base it on the sexy hunk that is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Of course. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting straight into this. So let's create a new household.
Shlo Vagila.
Oh, Shlo Vagila! That's exactly what I was thinking. Right, so obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger is not really well known for being a female, so we're going to turn him into a man. Also, oh, okay, I was going to say we could make him a bit older, but apparently we can only be a young adult in this demo, which is fine. I suppose they're not really expected to give us every little insight. I'm actually wondering now that I've started, whether this is going to be possible to even make him. But it's fine. Oh wow, you can actually change the walk style. A snooty walk. Seems about right. Oh god, I'm like pulling his hips around. Okay, this is very different from the old Sims games. Very interesting. Swaggering walk. Now what kind of walk do we think Arnold Schwarzenegger would have? Probably a swagger. Bit of a feminine walk. Oh yes, swing the arms, darling. A tough walk. Seems about right. Sluggish walk and bouncy walk. We're going to go for the tough walk. So there we go, right, okay, so what's this? Clear, warm, brash. This is the voice, obviously. Right.
What the shoots day?
Watch the shoots day.
Ravuda. Shiflita am soon.
Oh, la boy, my visa.
Quaxinos papaya.
Okay, we're going to go with that. I don't really know. I don't know whether you could hear that very well, but it sounded absolutely incredible. Okay, so we've got sort of like a little tree thing here. We've got to change the name, of course. What am I doing? Arnie. And because I can't be asked to spell his name, SN. There we go. Right, so we've got several things here. It looks like they're doing this in a very different way, that's for certain. Personality, I mean, that's pretty much it for that. So there's no other options to change it here, but we have to pick an aspiration. Okay, so high metabolism, stay fit and trim. Sounds about right, really, for his aspiration. Although I suppose his aspiration actually was to become very rich and famous, so I don't know, we'll maybe go for this one. What is this? Fabulously wealthy? The Sim wants to get rich and have a successful career, or mansion baron? Let's go for this fabulously wealthy. There we go. Right, so what are these? Traits. Right. So we've got emotional traits, hobbies, lifestyle, and social. So let's just go through this one. Emotional first. We've got active, cheerful, creative. These probably all make a lot of sense in terms of what they're called. Self-assured, confident. I'd say that Arnie would be quite confident. What other things have we got? Bookworm, foodie, perfectionist, music lover, geek. I wouldn't say he was particularly any of those things. Ambitious, yes, absolutely. Probably lazy, clumsy, childish. Ambitious seems like a good one. And social. Now, it seems to me, just from the top of my head, that in Sims 3 there are actually a lot more options for this. Maybe they've just laid it out in a different way or made them more obvious so people actually can... Bro, really? So people can actually figure out more easily what traits they want to give things? I don't know. So, what else have we got? Hates children. I'm not really sure if that's a thing, but we can probably go for... I'd like to think that Arnie is good, unless you sort of look at him in the Terminator sense of things, in which case he'd probably be evil and hates children. But, I don't know, let's go for outgoing. There we go. I don't know, this is probably all really bad, what I'm choosing, but that's fine. So how do we get onto the next thing now? Oh, you just edit them in this instead. I see. Right, okay. Just before anyone asks, I actually haven't used this ever before. I saw it at Eurogamer last year, but I didn't really get to get much of a hands-on with it, so I'm sort of just using this as an opportunity to try it out now. Oh, I see. Right, here we go. So you actually click on each area to change it instead of it being in a menu. Interesting. Right, so face. Faces and skin tone. Well, looking at this lovely picture of Arnie that I've got here, which I'll show you right now, he's got a skin tone probably, at least in this picture. Face and skin tone, that's actually the face. Skin tone of perhaps something... That really doesn't look like the skin tone that It was on the screen, but that's fine. I don't know, I think maybe that. Okay, so obviously we don't want to choose a preloaded face. I think that's cheating. So we're going to go for skin details. Now, we're not basing this on the earlier versions of Arnold Schwarzenegger. We're actually going to base it on right now. So, he's got a bit of a furrowed brow. Actually, no, he doesn't, because he's full of Botox, so maybe not. He's definitely got these, though. So let's get rid of that. And what is this? Oh, these are like freckles, okay. So there's no overlay telling you exactly what they are, but I think that seems about right. So, hair. He has a luscious head of hair for a man his age, to say the least. So it's nice to also see, noting this, that the hair is still just as shit in all the other Sims games. But it's fine. We're going to deal with it. Oh god, he looks like such a posh twat with that jumper, doesn't he? I don't know really which one really is closest to this. I think possibly... He is going a bit bald, poor Arnie. Maybe something like this. I don't know, that's not really similar at all, is it? I'd like to say this. In Sims terms, that's pretty close. Oh, and you've actually got choices between medium, short and long, so you actually do have some more choices. Although these are also spectacularly shit, so never mind. We're going to go with this one. I think I'm going to do Arnie a great... he's going to look incredible. So that's what we're going to do. Right, so what is this? Formal? Oh god, you can actually set a hair... Oh no, this is dress for everyday, right, I get it. Facial hair, Arnie doesn't have any facial hair really. He might be able to grow it. I mean, he's got a little bit of stubble, but I think in general, really, he doesn't. So we're going to get rid of that. Okay, hats. Not sure if he's a typical hat wearer. Accessories, however, none at all. What is this, makeup? Not really sure if Arnie wears makeup, but that's fine. So can we not change specific areas? Oh, we can. Interesting. So let's go off for base style, which I think this one. So he's nice and chiseled. Why not? So, let's zoom in. Nose? I mean, is this how you do it now? Oh no, you can choose the noses from this menu. Okay, so it is very weird. You sort of have to go on every single option to click on each thing. So it's got sort of a wide-ish nose from this picture that I can see. This is going to look terrible, isn't it? Let's be honest. So eyes, he has sort of... I mean, in this picture anyway, there's kind of squinty eyes. Maybe something like this. And his eye colour is sort of like a... Not like that at all, actually. Like a dark blue. A very sexy, sensual dark blue that I drown in when I look at him. They don't have many eye colour options, actually. I think that probably the closest we can go for is just this colour. I don't know, you can't really... Yeah, okay. That's not really many options at all, is it? Okay, in terms of his eyebrows, he has rather thick, but sort of... not very long eyebrows, something like this. Maybe... Oh, we can move them up like this. Oh, cool. And we can drag each individual area. Interesting. What is this rotation thing? Angry! Arnie angry! No, possibly not the best idea. Okay, so that's fine. He's kind of not looking anything like him at all at this point in time, I have to say. His chin, I think, needs to be a bit longer. That classic Arnie chin. And he's got a wide chin. And sort of very wide jaws as well. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, the eyes... I don't know. I feel like I'm muffing this up massively. And I feel like we should give him some more wrinkles. Detail mode. Okay. Oh wow, you can really edit this, can't you? Blimey. Like, you can really edit every single aspect of this. It wouldn't surprise me if you could actually do a lot of very, very good representations of people. Obviously, I'm not doing a very good one right now because he's got like a shovel chin, but I think you could possibly see people that actually know what they're doing in the future making some pretty good character models of people, which I'd very much like to see. I think that sounds like a brilliant thing. So ears, obviously not many options for ears, but But that's fine. I think possibly you can... Can you edit this in detail mode? You can. But not very much. Okay, whatever. I think that'll probably do. I don't think ears are really the main priority concern in this. In terms of his chin... Can we make this less pointy? What am I saying? Arnie has the pointiest chin in the world. Of course not. For those of you who think I hate Arnold Schwarzenegger, I actually really don't. He's very nice. I think the major problem here is that we're actually representing the older version of Arnold as a young adult, because the game doesn't actually have anything that we can use yet in terms of that. Right, but aside from that, really, I suppose there's not really anything else we can do. We can give him some like lines and stuff. That might be a good idea. I don't really remember him having freckles, but it's fine. This really doesn't look... This does not look like him at all. Okay, let's zoom out of this. We're going to make him Beefcake, because that's the main thing about this, isn't it? There we go. Beefcake Arnie. Oh god. So we want him sort of average. Super buff. No tattoos. I actually don't know. Does he have any tattoos? Probably not. Okay. Styled looks. Try this style. Oh, so this is clothing. Not really sure if I can imagine him. I can imagine him, however, in a suit. He's always wearing a suit in every picture that I see of him now. So let's do that. Tuxedo! Yes. Yeah, this really... this really doesn't look like him. Although, I have to say, as our first attempt in this, I think we're doing pretty well. Okay, tops. We don't need to worry about all of this. I'm pretty happy with this. And I think, really, what we can do now is we need to give him a bit of bling. There we go. Gold watch. Can't really see it. He's got a nice ring on. Why not? We can edit his socks. No results found. Oh, look at those thighs. Jesus Christ. Okay, right. So, shoes, I think we're pretty happy with those. We don't want him in that. We want him in this nice formal wear. And I think his feet look very disproportionate, don't they? Like, very disproportionate. He needs cowboy boots. Have we not got cowboy boots? I suppose that's close enough. Good enough. Good enough, I say. Doesn't look anything like him whatsoever, but that's fine. There's a few other things that I'd like to look into, including our sleep attire. I feel like he needs to wear something like this. It seems like they've upped the ante, as it were, with the amount of clothes and things like that that you can edit. It also seems like the actual creation tool of the people is a lot better. Just in the fact that you can edit each individual area of the face, like this. Like, you can edit his cheek by like dragging it about. You can also like edit his jawline, his pecs, like his chest you can make like smaller, but have him like with a massive shoulders. Like, it seems a bit weird why you'd want to do that. Sort of makes him look like a bit of a slumped over idiot, but there we are. You can change his neck width, which is a bit weird. This really doesn't look like him at all, but it's fine. I never said that I was going for accuracy in this. Oh dear. Right, okay, that's fine. SN, look at him, cool kid. Okay, he will crush your skull with the power of Arnie Ness. Perfect. I was wondering to what extent you could actually take this, and I was thinking, play with genetics? What the hell does that mean? Create his sibling. Oh, cool! So you can add other family members by I assume they use sort of related traits. Oh wow, nice mutton chops. That's interesting, I like that actually. So there you go, randomised twin, randomised brother. So the twin is actually a lot more traded similarly to the other one. And if you had a random twin, they also retain some of those traits into the female side of things as well. It's very interesting. They definitely did not have that feature before, but I think what I want to do is actually go into the female side of things as well, just because we haven't actually looked at those at all. This time I'm just going to make a general random sim. I don't know really what I'm going for here. I think probably basing it on a person is either offensive or gets your hopes up too high that I'm actually going to make something that's relatively similar to what they actually look like. So you can actually set their relationships as well. So Arnie's husband... Oh, I see. I was going to say, like, is this woman his husband? That doesn't make much sense. But no, it's actually setting Arnie as her husband. There we go. Right. So, it was a very high voice. Maybe not that high. Sweet voice. There we go. Wonderful. Walking style. Perky walk. No, that looks ridiculous. Never mind. Maybe a feminine walk. Yes. Swing those hips, bitch. Swing them. Yes, I like it. Right, so this. Let's go for something different. Love. So it looks like, now going into a little bit of detail here, you choose one of these major traits and then you choose a sub-trait. So what I said earlier about them having less traits that you can choose from might not actually be true. It seems that they've just sort of split them into subcategories. Hopeful romantic, I remember that as being one, definitely. Let's go for one of these. Let's go for evil. Okay, so that means that these Sims become happy around Sims with negative moodlets, can laugh manically and discuss evil plans, and become angry when interacting with good Sims. Right, and it looks like... right, now this is interesting. Something else we've discovered. It looks like certain traits actually conflict with others, which means that you can't choose them. Insane, seems good. Wubba wubba wubba. Of course. Right, and we also want probably gloomy. God, this person is horrible. Why would you want to be with this person? Right, okay, so what we're going to go into now is we are going to edit the face. Can we remove these accessories? They're fairly annoying. There we go, wonderful. So the faces, we've got quite a few bases to choose from. I have to say, they look a lot better than they used to, don't they? I mean, like, for example, before, and I don't mean this racially offensively, before if you made a Chinese person or a black person, they wouldn't exactly look very different in terms of the features in comparison to the sort of white faces. So it seems good now that you can actually like create people that are, I don't know, they sort of resemble their counterparts more accurately. I think that's pretty good. So, I think we'll probably go with, I don't know, this one. I just want to look at all of these different things, see what you can actually do. So you can give them sort of moles and stuff, which I remember you could do before. I don't know if you can actually position those. I think you couldn't position them before, actually, could you? Oh, of course, you can make a Navi. That's fine. And a green person from bloody... God, what are those films? There's two films where there are green women. There was Star Trek and Guardians of the Galaxy. For some reason, in sci-fi... In modern sci-fi, there's always a green woman race with sort of orange hair or something else. We're going to go with that. Why not? We're going to make a ridiculous sim. So here we go. Right, we're going to give her pink hair. Seems good. Actually, what's the long hairstyles? We can give them like... Oh, wow, look at that. Blimey. It's pretty cool. This one has all different kinds of highlights in it. Nice. Nice indeed. Okay, and we've got stupid hats. I hate hats, but we're not going to give her one. We can give little studs. Not that you can even see them anyway. A necklace, because why not? That's a bit... okay, whatever. And makeup. Green eyeliner. Yes, it brings out the green in her skin, in her face. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Lips. Bright red lips, of course, because, you know, that makes complete sense. Eyeliner and these other things, I think we've done a good job with that. She looks fantastic. Body. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Jackets. Kind of cool. I like that... Wow, I mean, could we get any greener? Really? Full body. Perfect. What's her name? Carrot. No, that's not really green, is it? I was going to call her Carrot Top, but then she's sort of got pink hair. I don't know. Orange. Orange. It's like a superhero. Orange Mistress. Oh god, mystery. There we go, orange mystery. Kind of works in the same way. It's fine. There we go. She's got no top on as well. Perfect. Okay, so this seems like a good place to end it, actually. If you've enjoyed me taking this quick look into the Sims 4 demo of creating characters, then please feel free to leave your support in the comment section below. Tell me what you think of it. Do you think they've set this up in a better way? I think it's a definite improvement on the last game, in the least. And tell me whether you've enjoyed the video in general by leaving a rating. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, awkward, goodbye. Awkward.